welcome back to our Let's Play of Hearts of Iron 4 as the Kingdom of America. So, I've just changed my, I guess conscription law to extensive conscription. Now I have 1.86 million people ready to be conscripted into the royal forces. And now we're wait. I've basically put all my offensives on hold for the time being. And the goal is to get the army re-equipped, resupplied, all that good stuff. We'll wait. For the time being, we'll wait. It looks like their weakest part is here. Smash through and break them. But basically, I'm waiting for my troops to get reorganized, get new men transported, trained to them, you know, all that good stuff. Looks like the Dutch are sending me troops, which is good. Remove. I kind of want the American Federalist Party to take over. Deseat the Royalists. I think that'd be easy enough. What would I need? I'd need Harold R. Ickes, Democratic Reformer. So, at the moment, again, we're just waiting on troops to be refilled. Troops, supplies, sending it, and readying it for thing. I'm actually out of steel. I'm running out of steel. What can't be made? Destroyers. Go ahead and just cancel that. Cruisers and destroyers. Germany claims Muselland. Germany claims Silesia. So these are new bombers. Now I think I have new naval bombers, right? There it is. The carrier fighter. Carrier naval bomber. Ship-wise, we're still making convoys. We have a lot of convoys. Now that the Dutch are starting to fill the lines. We kind of wait. We just kind of wait for our manpower to resupply. The Austrians. Meanwhile, the Continentals are not doing too well. Not well at all. Germany has pretty much been liberated. I don't know who else is still in this war with these guys. They're allied with Mexico, Russia, and the People's Republic, which don't exist anymore either. Although the Russians are at good terms with the Poles. Oh. Sorry about that. But anyway, the Russians are pretty powerful. Let's see what the British are doing. Britain, strong as well. They've managed to pull a lot of people into their alliance. They have war goals against Portugal. We're really close to Los Angeles. There's a bulge in their lines. Alright. So my troops are trained and think that there's enough soldiers to begin assaults. I mean, the only ones I can really hope of succeeding are, the only ones I can really hope of succeeding are my Marines, because they're elite. They're elitely trained, I should say. Which just, the only thing that really means is they get the equipment first. Heavenly Kingdom has joined the Commonwealth. Okay. So, Philippine democracy. Filipini democracy. Republic of the Philippines. Oh, we broke them. Instead, let's have these guys stay here. You guys will move there. Beautiful. Have these guys attack here. Oh, this guy will help. The Austrian Empire has capitulated. So the Poles have conquered the Austrians. Meanwhile, the French are not making headway, it looks like. Really, it looks like the French have captured Milan. But that looks like it. Maybe Milan and Lombardy. Or just city of Milan and then a little bit more. The French have been able to make much more headway than that. Meanwhile, the Empire of Romania is building up on their border. Hopefully the Poles will deal with them. The Russians have completely conquered Byelorussia as though it were a joke. Not what I wanted to do. Let's see if this will work. Guys are losing crazy amounts of it. Man, the Russians have even deployed tanks to help me. So have the Dutch. Looks like the Dutch have finished their war in Europe, basically. And are sending me troops. Look at the divisions. 79 Russian divisions. 5 Russian paratroopers. And even a British, man. Well, long live the Kingdom of England. Party-wise, we're pretty split. Party-wise. Royalists still hold the majority, but Federalists and Republicans are keeping up. Wow, we're actually finally starting to break through. But able to encircle them. Look at all these modifiers that guy has. Looks like the northern line is pretty much stagnated. Luckily the Russians are helping fill in the line. Still can't believe that Mexicans let me land troops at Veracruz unopposed and then take their capital without a fight. Kind of a joke, but whatever. But then we'll have a united North America. Maybe I'll conquer Santa Cruz. I don't know if I will. Probably not. This will probably, either this episode or next episode, probably be the last episodes of the Kingdom of America and the American Empire. And then I'll focus on my Spanish Let's Play before calling it quits in Hearts of Iron for a little bit. Hey there. Howdy ho, neighbor. Howdy ho, neighbor. We've surrounded them. He keeps destroying our tactics. Nice, have the Liberator. So concentrate and just done. Flexible line or streamlined line. Go ahead and do excavation, and then we had our plane get done. We're gonna start researching the super fortress. As soon as we break through that line, we'll be able to move tons of troops elsewhere. They've been broken. We've gotten that. Elsewhere, with the help of our Russian friends, we're smashing through their lines. Always something I like to see. Breakthrough. Cutting them all off. That's their only port, too. I don't know where these guys are going. There. Oh, we broke through. They're assaulting us though. That position. All the Marines attacked at once. Well, if we can hold that position there. If we can hold that position there and break through elsewhere. Just have a massive mechanized assault upon them there. I kind of want to know what the communist flag looks like for America. I'll put the Federalist, Democratic Reformer. Mexico's about to lose Mexico proper. Now that my troops have come to bear, the help of the Marines. Where's my air support? I think my air support's actually out of range. All the bombers moved to Texas, I guess, because that's literally the nearest airfield. Oh. Nothing personal, Mexico. Nothing personal. Just business, really. These guys are starving to death. Stop attacking for the time being. Let my troops recover here. I mean, the war is going very poorly for them. Go ahead and do encryptions for my orders. That's right. Keep getting attrition. I keep getting attrition too, but I think that's because it's winter. Like that Germany's still cut up into like Russian, Dutch, and German sectors. Meanwhile, the Mandate of Pomerania is collapsing. It has turned into the Commune of Pomerania. The radical anarchists are in charge. God, the Poles are completely just eating up everything. Although I don't know how the Poles would stand against the Russians. They'd probably fare fairly well, considering the Russian army isn't like at the front. Like, I don't see Russian forces really at the front. Like, at all. I know where all the Russians are. They're in America. All Russian combat troops look like they're here in the US. Immediately broke them. Didn't stand a chance. Meanwhile, all of you plow to the ocean. We've got him caught in quite the delicate situation here. We'll just close the hole. Keep on moving. Northern front is pretty stagnant. Actually, yeah, now I can attack almost with impunity because I know either Dutch or Russian forces will be able to hold the line even after I've moved on. Just wipe aside all resistance. They don't know what they're doing. They're retreating north. They're retreating south. Just a blind and confused retreat. Nuclear reactor is done. Well, let's start building a nuclear reactor. I don't even know where the hell I would even build one. Nuclear reactor. We're gonna build it. We're gonna build one in Wyoming. We're gonna build one in Montana, and we're gonna build one in South Dakota. And then in 500 days, we'll send a message by nuking someone, and then I'll probably that'll end the Let's Play. I'll start dropping atomic bombs, and we'll plunge the world into the last Great War. Guys, I think we're good. Oh, these guys don't have a front line anymore. All right. What we're actually going to do with the Marine regiments instead is we're going to select all of them. All here. Remove them all here quickly. Because what we're actually going to do is we're going to plan another Marine invasion. And then once they're all ready, we're going to invade Los Angeles. But yeah. What is this? Non-aggression pact for Poland? No. I will not agree to such terms. Did I get new tanks yet? Have I done that? I'm still working with the Lee. God. What am I doing? Still working on nuclear bombs. 1%. We're figuring it out, alright? Yes. Rebuild, my friends. For your naval invasion, we'll land you here. There you go. Look. Where's my Grand Fleet? Are they here? I sailed them up here? Oh no. There we go. So they gotta sail around through the canal zone. Over here. So 45 days ago, so there'll be a little bit. I'm only using like half of my factories for war output though. Max that out. Oh, quite the iron left. So. There you go. So I have 2 things of infantry equipment running. We're making 450 a day, I think. We only have fighter 1 going. Just fighter 2. Artillery 1. Oh. Let me make sure I have short tank, light tank 2. I'm using motorized. Rocket artillery? I don't think we have anything that has rocket artillery, although I should make a unit. Flying fortress, going to be replaced with liberators. 400 of them, so I can get the work. I have the factories to do it. Naval bomber, carrier fighter, medium tank 1, and convoys. That good. The majority of my steel is being sent to factories so I can hammer out guns to be sent to the front. So whenever this guy's ready. God, these elite forces are just completely smashing them into oblivion. It's great. Great. But I think, yeah, we're gonna end this part here for now. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't hesitate to like, comment, subscribe. It means a lot to me. I appreciate it quite a bit. When we return, hopefully, my troops will be ready, and the invasion of Los Angeles, battle for Los Angeles, and the invasion of San Diego and California, basically, begins in earnest. And hopefully, the collapse of the Empire of Mexico, and the end to all, or the end to the war, to end all wars. So until then, stay tuned.